Hi guys, welcome to our fourth video lesson in algebra. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at algebraic fractions. First, let's consider equivalent fractions in algebra. In book 1, we looked at equivalent fractions, and we recall that equivalent fractions can be made by multiplying or dividing the numerator and the denominator of a fraction by the same quantity, e.g. 1 over 2 equal to 4 over 8. Now 1 over 2 is an equivalent fraction to 4 over 8. But how do we achieve this? Now let's say we multiply the numerator and the denominator of 1 over 2 by 4. That means we have 1 times 4, which will give us 4, and then we have 2 times 4, which will give us 8. So there we have it, 4 over 8. Another example would be 3 over 9 equal to 1 over 3. Now if we divide the numerator and the denominator in that fraction, 3 over 9 by 3, we will have 3 divided by 3 equal to 1 and 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. So we have 1 over 3. Now the same can be applied to algebraic fractions. For example, we have a over 2 equal to a squared over 2a. Now if we choose to multiply the numerator and the denominator of a over 2 by a, it means we're going to have a multiplied by a, which will give us a squared, and 2 multiplied by a, which will give us 2a. Therefore we have a squared over 2a. Okay, so another example will be 3 over d equal to 6b over 2bd. So if we choose to multiply the numerator and the denominator of 3 over d by 2b, we'll have 3 multiplied by 2b to give us 6b, and d multiplied by 2b to give us 2bd. So there we have it. Now if we have 4x over 6y equal to 2x over 3y, if we choose to divide the numerator and the denominator of 4x over 3y by 2, so we have 4x divided by 2, which is 2x, and 6y divided by 2, which is 3y. Then lastly, if we have 5ab divided by 10b equal to a over 2. Now this a over 2 is the reduced form of 5ab over 10b. Now if we divide the numerator and the denominator of 5ab over 10 by 5b, it means we'll have 5ab divided by 5b, then we're left with a, and 10b divided by 5b, we're left with 2. Now a quick point to note is that, for instance, in example 4, 5ab over 10b equal to a over 2. Now when we're moving from the left hand side to the right hand side, we're simply dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 5b, and then when we're to move from the right hand side to the left hand side, we're multiplying the numerator and the denominator by 5b. Alright, so some quick examples for us to work out. Example 1. Complete the equivalent fractions in the following. 1. 8d over 5 equal to box over 15. 2. 3 over 12a equal to box over 4a. 3. 9ah over 6ak equal to 3h over box. 4. Box over 8yz equal to 3x over 2y. So the solution to these expressions will be, for number 1, 8d over 5 equal to box over 15. Alright, so in this case, let's call box x. Then we'll go ahead to cross multiply. Now we've treated solving equations in book 1. So we're going to apply some of those techniques that we learned from solving equations here. We cross multiply. So when we're cross multiplying, we simply multiply 15 multiplied by 8d. Therefore, we have x equal to 8d multiplied by 15 divided by 5. Now we have 5 at the denominator and we have 15 at the numerator. So 5 will divide 5 1 and 5 will divide 15. We have 3. So what we're left with is 8d multiplied by 3. Therefore, x is equal to 24d. So there we have it. 8d over 5 equal to 24d over 15. That is the equivalent fraction. Now in number 2, 3 over 12a equal to box over 4a. Now in this case, let's call box x. Then we cross multiply. Therefore, we have 4a multiplying 3. So we have y equal to 3 multiplied by 4a divided by 12a. So we have a at the numerator and we have a at the denominator. So a will divide a. Then 4 divides 1. 4 will divide 12 to give us 3. 3 will divide 3 1 and 3 will divide 3 at the numerator 1. So we're left with 1 multiplied by 1. Therefore y is equal to 1. So it means that our equivalent fraction is 3 over 12a equal to 1 over 4a. In number 3, we have 9ah over 6a equal to 3h over box. Now in this example, let's call box z. So when we cross multiply, we simply multiply 6ak multiplied by 3h. Therefore, z is equal to 3h multiplied by 6ak divided by 9ah. Alright, 3 will divide 9, 3. 3 will divide 6, we have 2. 3 will divide 3 again, 1, and then 3 will divide 3 at the numerator, we have 1. So our remainder in this case is 1 multiplied by 2k. Therefore, z is equal to 2k. So there we have our equivalent fraction, 9ah over 6ak equal to 2h over 2k. Now in number 4, we have box over 8yz equal to 3x over 2y. In this case, let's call box a. Then we also cross multiply. Therefore, we're going to have a equal to 8yz multiply 3x divided by 2y. So 2 will divide 2, we have 1. 2 will divide 8, we have 4. Y will divide y, we have 1. Y divides y at the numerator, we have 1. So we're left with 3x multiplied by 4z. Therefore, a is equal to 12xz. So our equivalent fraction in this case is 12xz over 8yz equal to 3x over 2y. Alright, so a quick exercise for you to do to see how well you understand these concepts. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment in the comments section down. Alright, so in our next lesson, we'll be looking at addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. See you then.